here at Hammerfest Day 2, and join with Savage Messiah. How you guys doing?
All good, man.
Excellent. The last time we saw you was Metal Gods.
Mansfield.
Yeah, Mansfield. Obviously, you guys have been busy since then. Soulfly tour as well, which you guys just. How did that go?
That was rad. Yeah, it was really good. Max Cavalier is a gentleman, a very nice guy, and the whole crew and everybody was an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. And yeah, it was cool to be on. Good to be a part of it, really. It's a real privilege to be asked.
Yeah, as Max is, he is a family. It's all a real family-orientated band as well. They look after each other. It's really, really cool. Obviously, last night you toured Wales, a new one. How do you think the show went from your point of view?
From my point of view, it was good. I mean, there were a few, on my part at least, a few stupid errors, because that's what happens when you do a tour, and then we went straight from Soulfly to some headlining gigs, and then we had like 3 or 4 days off, and then this, so you kind of like, you take a little step back, but I don't think anybody noticed. We went down great, and it was a really cool Savage Messiah gig.
Excellent. Because it was, let's say you took a few days off. What did you do in those years? Did you just sort of like get yourself time to recover, or was it
around
at
home?
Straight back to work. Which is great.
We had a rehearsal.
Yeah, just finished the Killer tour. Yeah, great. Oh, back to work. God, what am I doing with my life?
There's one thing I want to talk about. Obviously, your brand new album as well. I had a chance to listen to. I think I've heard one single. Obviously, just got released this week on the 10th. Quite a few CD. You got vinyl, obviously digital download as well. But one thing which I'm really interested in is this line here, that you got denied access to the Grand Lodge in London of Freemasons.
Yeah.
Now, not being funny,
You're a Freemason.
I'm a Freemason. So, what actually got you? All right, I understand you've got Masonic symbols and you've got the globe and that sort of thing, but there's nothing
offensive. Well, I don't know. I mean, that had nothing to do with the band. Like, from the inception of the idea of let's put them in the Masonic Lodge, that just had nothing to do with us. I mean, we only found out. We just had an email like, "Oh, you've been denied access," and we were like, "Okay, whatever."
Because who came up with the concept of the album covers is something that's so in your face, but there's a lot of detail, a lot of background detail. You got to look so deep to see what's going on beyond the actual forefront picture as well.
That would be a Hungarian chap called Peter Selai.
All right, yeah.
And with all our stuff, like with our last album cover, he did that, and we really liked this character that he'd created. So we said to him, well, we want to continue that. But that's the only thing we said to him. It was like, you know, the way I see it, it's like I'm a guitar player. I'm not a very good artist, so you know, I trust in him. So we just say, hey, blank canvas, album title, go. You know, so that's really his thing.
I said, there's nothing derogatory here within the symbolism or anything which you can't find on the internet anyway. So
I think they felt that it was promoting Masonic controversy, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories that like to try and, you know, tie Freemasonry in with stuff, and you know, but people have to remember that as a band, our thought process really doesn't extend beyond, oh, that's cool. You know, so when we pick titles, because I think there's a song called Cross of Babylon, which is, the title at least is inspired by an order of Masons called the Red Cross of Babylon. But that, you know, it's not a song about Masons, it's not a song condemning or condoning. It's just like, I saw it on Wikipedia, oh, Red Cross of Babylon, that'll be cool. That's our thought process, you know, we're just metal kids, it's not...
That's it. There's nothing derogatory, like you said. Within there's nothing going against them. It's not be of anything. You're giving them free promotion on your
Exactly, and if anything, we're the ultimate libertarian heavy metal band, because we subscribe solely to a live and let live philosophy. So I mean, I really don't have any issues with anybody, really. Do what you want to do, man.
Well, you guys are doing an acoustic. Is it an acoustic set you're heading off to? Looking forward to that one?
Yeah. I suppose.
It'd be different. It'd be an experience.
Yeah, the things we get ourselves into, I don't know. It'll be alright.
He got the email. I think it was in Manchester, maybe, when we was doing our headline show the other week. We said, yeah, we've been asked to do a acoustic set at Hammerfest. No.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Like, did you say yeah? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I said we'd do it. I know, because I have this kind of cavalier attitude that they said, would you be up for an acoustic set? Like, yeah, I'll be up for an acoustic set. And then I kind of thought about it later and thought, oh fuck, now I've got to rehearse an acoustic set.
What are we going to do?
What the hell?
We've got no time. Like,
But we have rehearsed, so it'll either be alright or it's going to be humiliatingly ridiculous. But either way, it will have entertainment value, and that is what we're here to do, to entertain people. So
how do you prepare yourself to go from full plugged to unplugged? Because obviously it's almost a completely different reversal of what you're used to doing.
Strong sedatives for me, really. Just slow me down. I think our friend Joe over there's got a bottle of wine. I might sink half of that, you know. So I won't be tempted to try and shred an acoustic and blow my fingers out.
the thing with it is we're not attempting to do very many Savage Messiah songs, because it's like, I think if you do an acoustic set, there are certain bands that have done it in the past that did like really cool acoustic stuff. Like I remember Queensryche did one years and years ago. It was really good. And yeah, and I'm trying to think of somebody else. But there's some bands like you don't want to see somebody palm muting the E string on an acoustic going ding ding ding, because that would really suck. So we've kind of picked some covers of songs that we like, that are acoustic songs that are sympathetic. So really, if anything, it's just going to show a completely different side to the band. There's some versatility and good fun. I mean, that's what it's all about, having fun.
I suppose the next thing is, are you going to be able to sit down and, because normally the acoustic set is just sort of sat on stools and stuff like that, about having the ability to get itchy feet and stand up and then trash yourself across.
Well, he's going to be playing the tambourine, so he'll be rocking out. I'm just going to be sat there like trying to remember.
I was a bit worried about it, so I YouTubed this video of a Japanese guy in like these latex pants doing this tambourine solo dance thing. It's like, if you don't do that at Hammerfest, I'm gonna punch you.
I've tried to pull myself out of this situation, but.
No.
Hey, we're gonna do it. Yeah, it's all for one and one for all.
We're taking you down with us.
So what's the plan for the rest of 2014 for you guys?
So right now we have quite a lot of like festival shows booked. Later in the year we're doing September, October we have a headlining European tour, which is our first European tour, which will be good. And in November we're coming back, we're doing a headlining UK tour again. We just finished it was 4 shows and three were headline shows, and we were quite surprised by the turnouts were really really good, and like our merch sales have been absolutely pretty staggering. So there's definitely some room for growth, and we're quite excited about that. In the interim period, we're trying very much to get on some more supports of the kind of the Soulfly level or bigger or whatever. I mean, we're open for anything, but there is some kind of structure for the year, so we're kind of excited about that.
Excellent. Well, as for the album, where can your fans and the metalheads get it from?
Well, there's some really cool stuff via the Earache web store, which is webstore.earache.com, and they've done all these like special packages, like multicolored vinyls and gatefold vinyls. It's really, really cool. You can get it through iTunes, you can get it through Amazon, all the big retailers, and if there are any CD stores left in the UK, I think there's still a few HMVs.
Yeah.
I believe they should have it, so check it out.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking time out.
Thank you, man.
No worries, it's always a pleasure, man.
What I can say is, thrash the hell out of that acoustic set later on. Enjoy yourselves and enjoy the rest of 2014.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, mate.